I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
The Korean entertainment world came to a standstill. Not because of an award show, a music video release, or a record-breaking comeback, but because of a quiet, brief moment at an airport. A simple clip, no more than a few seconds long, showing two of BTS's youngest members, Taehyung and Jungkook, walking together at Incheon International Airport. No flashy outfits. No press conference. No entourage. Just them. Together. But to millions of armies around the world, that moment said everything. It was July 31st, 2025. The internet was flooded with a single question. What is going on with BTS? At first, the story was dressed as something ordinary. A fashion event in New York. A professional trip. A schedule confirmed long in advance. But fans knew better. They always do. Because when it comes to BTS, every detail matters. And in this case, the details were loud. Too loud to ignore. There was no HYBE executive staff seen at the airport. No high security protection. No official media escort. And perhaps the biggest red flag of all, no HYBE statement for several hours after the video went viral. What was this trip really about? Some fans tried to stay calm. Others immediately sensed something deeper. Why does this feel like the beginning of a farewell? One army posted on Weverse. Why does it feel like the quiet start of something we're not ready for? The footage spread like wildfire. Taehyung looked back over his shoulder, pausing as if checking that Jungkook was still walking behind him. Then, without a word, he smiled and gently patted the younger member's head. To the untrained eye, it might have seemed small. But to those who have followed BTS through every era, comeback and challenge, it felt monumental. A kind of unspoken goodbye. For the past few years, public interactions between Taehyung and Jungkook have been rare. Military service, solo projects, and conflicting schedules kept them apart, physically and emotionally. Their reunion at the airport wasn't just rare. It was symbolic. And fans weren't the only ones paying attention. Within hours, global media outlets like CNN, The Guardian, Billboard, and Rolling Stone turned the moment into headlines. Taehyung and Jungkook sparked contract rumors after solo trip abroad. BTS members seen without HYBE officials. What does it mean? Speculation turned into theories. And theories turned into fear. Behind the scenes, whispers about BTS's contract had already begun circulating earlier in the year. The 7-year renewal signed in 2018 was rumored to expire between late 2025 and early 2026, depending on individual military service dates. Negotiations were supposedly in motion, but insiders claimed they weren't going smoothly. The sticking points? Artistic freedom, revenue transparency, control over personal schedules, independence for solo projects. In short, BTS members wanted something more. Something beyond the carefully structured world HYBE built around them. And now, Taehyung and Jungkook, two of the group's most influential figures, were flying to the US without company managers. Without PR. Without a clear reason fans could trust. Some speculated that they were attending secret meetings with major music labels. Companies like Universal Music, Columbia Records, and even Scooter Braun's network were rumored to be in contact. Could they be negotiating solo contracts? Could they be preparing to form a subunit? Or worse, completely step away from HYBE? A senior analyst at Billboard Korea stated, "If even one or two BTS members decide not to renew their contract, it will create ripple effects across the entire K-pop industry. But if both Taehyung and Jungkook leave together, it could shake the foundation of everything we know about the idol system." In the middle of all this chaos, HYBE issued a vague, almost dismissive statement. It simply said the trip had been scheduled in advance for professional purposes, that there was no reason to speculate. But that only made things worse. Because the silence around the real issue, the contract, was deafening. And fans are not passive anymore. They noticed everything. The outfits, black and white, interpreted by many as a symbol of endings and new beginnings. The hand gesture Jungkook made while waving. Fans swore it looked like the letter F for freedom. The lack of HYBE branding, HYBE staff, HYBE anything. Even global celebrities took notice. Halsey posted an Instagram story, "Whatever you choose, we love you." Chris Martin tweeted a single word, "Hope" with a purple heart. Charlie Puth commented under the viral clip, "Moves coming." If that doesn't speak volumes, what does? Still, not all fans believe this is the end. Some remain hopeful that it's a negotiation tactic. That Taekook is just leveraging their power to push for better contract terms. And in truth, after giving a decade of their youth to this group, haven't they earned that right? But for others, the writing is on the wall. Especially considering BTS's unprecedented influence, not just in music, but in culture, diplomacy, philanthropy, and fashion. A shift in their group dynamic would be more than just a career move. It would reshape the industry. And that's exactly what some believe is happening. Could this be the rise of independent idols? Could Taehyung and Jungkook be paving the way for top-tier artists to demand ownership of their creative futures? Because let's face it, BTS has always done things differently. What if this isn't the end at all? What if it's just the beginning of something new? A new era of freedom. A new definition of success. Still, the fear remains. Fans wonder if BTS will truly return as a complete group in 2026. Will they stand on stage again as Seven? Will they look into the camera and say, "We're back"? Or will they go their separate ways? With respect, with pride, but also with finality? No one knows the answer. Not yet. But one thing is certain. This airport moment has become a symbol. A turning point. A heartbeat in the timeline of BTS history. Small, quiet, and yet loud enough to be heard around the world. And until the truth is revealed, the world watches. The fans wait. And the question lingers in every heart. Is this the day BTS began to say goodbye? Or is this the day Taekook began to change K-pop forever?
I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth, put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give, don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from